What's popping my pimples? Welcome back to The Wall is Polished. SEGA is a frustrating company. As with every good thing they accomplish, they gotta balance the scales by messing it all up. With the reveal of their game Crazy Taxi World Tour, it came to the attention of fans that AI was used. Of course, this turned into a how can I make this about Sonic situation, which resulted in the most well-executed slander I've seen this year, and for Sonic, probably ever. But before we go any further into this, if you like Sonic content such as this, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more like it. It started with a quote retweet of the new Crazy Taxi trailer from Funkin03 stating that this isn't okay, with a screenshot of the game's page on Steam, which to summarize says they used generative AI during the development process of Crazy Taxi, but did not use AI in any reference to the performers in the game. Funkin would follow this up with, I boot up Sonic Frontiers 2 and I see ChatGPT's logo show up right after the one of Sonic Team, leading to such responses as opening Frontiers 2 and Sonic has 6 fingers, as well as in my hands, I hold the prompts I love. All this leads us to a day later, when Troy the Toughest, aka Shad, drops the Sonic video of the year, not just putting SEGA on blast for their use of AI, but for every problem Sonic games have faced in recent memory. There's so much here to dissect that I feel as though I need to do a play-by-play of this entire video. Out the gate with the ChatGPT logo, just getting an entire animation right after Sonic Team's logo is crazy. Then the addition of sneaking in the Sora 2 logo right in the middle with the rest of the development kit, tool, whatever logos. It goes by so quickly that I legitimately did not catch it on my first viewing. Oh, not this terrible Sonic render, man. This Sonic render is from 2022 and was used as promotional material to welcome in the new year. And just upon it hitting the timeline, so many people deemed it as the ugliest Sonic render of the modern era and just arguably ever. But I disagree with the ever part. Trust me, there's so much worse than this. But what is this pose? He's got one finger up in the air, the other he's holding something. Anyways, we also got the Denuvo at the bottom. I think that's how you say it, which is just a stupid, controversial piece of software made to prevent tampering with the game so nobody can cheat or pirate the game in general. However, it's notorious for increasing the CPU usage and just causing frame rate issues as a whole. It's also constantly needing to connect to the internet to make sure the copy that you have of the game is legitimate. So if you're traveling and you have bad Wi-Fi, chances are you're gonna struggle to play the game in general. Regardless, SEGA has been known to use this in a multitude of recent Sonic games and shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. Also, did I mention it doesn't prevent tampering? Does it make it harder for some? Sure, but I've seen people cheat in crossworlds time and time again. This is just cruel. The current style of gameplay for Sonic games consists of just going as fast as you can, becoming this high-speed, hard-to-control machine. But since the character's conception, momentum has been a key part of just Sonic's gameplay. It's making you earn the speed by building it up and avoiding obstacles instead of just holding X to go fast in a straight line. This type of reward system has been missing from the mainline Sonic games for, I don't even know how long at this point. Also, the whole give us 5 years is it's just a mean jab at how long the wait between mainline Sonic games have been in recent memory. And just the overall quality of a lot of these games being garbage in comparison to not just other similar developers, but to SEGA themselves with their own properties and internal studios. Sonic fans are notorious for letting a lot of SEGA's faults completely slip when in reality, they've been let off the hook for way too long and can be doing a whole lot better as a company to provide a quality experience. But each each mainline game in recent memory has taken nearly half a decade to release. At least with releases like Shadow Generations and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, the quality's been going up, but the next mainline Sonic game, we'll see. Also, unrelated, I just love how the Sega logo dips the moment you start going on about like, oh, sorry, we can't do momentum. We don't have enough time. We're a small company. Just the eyes it gives just books off screen. The fact that we've already covered this much and we haven't even gotten to the gameplay yet is just, we are cooked, man. I'm not even gonna pretend I can read whatever this is at the top. The loading at the bottom of the OpenAI assets, followed by grass, snow, which is nowhere in sight, effects, sound effects, effects again, OpenAI assets again, and then just ending with the Bush administration Sonic model. There is just so much hate in this loading screen alone that I can feel it like radiating off my screen. Every bit of it is justified though. Then to add insult to injury, this whole like, if you're having trouble with bumping into things, press left or right on the D-pad to take a step in the right direction. I can hear the customer service voice on this. It is actively talking down to me. It's another knock at how basic a lot of the boost gameplay mechanics are, where a lot of it is just going in a straight line and then pressing the buttons at the right time. This wouldn't be a problem if this was a rhythm game, but we're talking about a like action platformer at this point. We finally reached the gameplay, and it's just the same lifeless Sonic model at the bottom left of the UI from... This UI is like from some Sonic fan game or fan engine. It's too stylish to be official, even for Force's sake. Then, in addition to the ChatGPT and Denuvo logos, you got the Unreal Engine logo, paired with this desaturated Sonic running around a boring, flat, realistic field. The orchestral Green Hill Zone on top of all of this is just really twisting the knife into just how lifeless this all is. And again, the doll coloring looking like a Marvel movie. Holy cinema.
We're one step away from the next tower and the next emerald. You got this, buddy. I have your back.
Oh my goodness, it doesn't end. These lines are from Sonic Frontiers, where Roger Craig Smith, Sonic's voice actor, was given the direction to do a lot deeper of a voice for Sonic, but in certain scenes, he does just sound like a fat Deku from My Hero Academia. I also love the little detail that shows up briefly below the subtitles. We're using OpenAI to translate the subtitles from Japanese to English. Game may be subject to mistranslation. This video is evil. Dude, the random slowdowns the moment the camera just turns is such a good touch. With games like, again, Frontiers, where you would just get the pop in and slowdowns as assets loaded in. Then you got the massive objective of returning to Green Hill Zone with the damn TM as Sega refuses to use any other stage past Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary to represent Sonic, especially within the classic era. At least we've moved on from this since Frontiers, but that doesn't make the slander any less potent. The video basically ends here where he just continues to run around the stage, but you can tell, again, this was made with pure hatred in one's heart. Shad would follow up this masterpiece with a simple, "You Sega." I legitimately can't put into words how well made and detailed this all is. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of additional details, but seriously, I've not seen Sonic Slander this good in probably ever. This video is gonna haunt Sega for the next decade if they fumble the next Sonic game, and I do not put that lightly. Between all the joking around is a lot of genuine criticism. People are sick of Sonic's current model. Frontier's world was very boring and lacked personality. Sonic fans are tired of Denuvo slowing down their games. The lack of momentum in Sonic games is frustrating, and fans don't want AI being used in any Sega property, especially Sonic. Sometimes to get a point across, you gotta use some humor, and Shad did it beautifully. Seriously, Link to the original tweet and his social media in the description below. What are your thoughts on this video though? Do you agree with the points it's making? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks to my patrons who make videos like this possible, and you for watching. Okay, bye!